The popular Minecraft survival server, Hermitcraft, has taken many Minecraft players by storm with many amazing builds. The current season of Hermitcraft, Season 9, has been going on for a little over a year now, and many members of the survival server have progressed massively with their bases. But which of these builds are the best? In this video, I will be listing my picks for the top 5 Hermitcraft bases so far this season. I will be judging these builds purely off of aesthetics, which is basically just how good the builds look. Remember that these rankings are subjective, so don't go running off in the comments section hating on me. But without further ado, let's get started with GeminiTay. GeminiTay is a fairly new member of the Hermitcraft server who joined in Season 8, and as of right now, I'd say she has a pretty good looking base. Her home was built over a plateau area above ImpulseSV Empire. I don't really know how to describe her base correctly, but to me, it looks like a very vibrant medieval castle-like structure, mainly made out of blocks like sandstone and birch blocks. I put this base in my top 5 because of the massive amounts of life it has to it. Unlike some bases, this structure includes custom, vibrant plants like the cherry blossom, which in my opinion is an amazing addition to the structure. She's also added a grand interior and transformed taiga biome, with custom spruce and azalea trees. All of these features to her base factor in why she is number 5 on my list, but let's get on to the 4th best base on Hermitcraft, with ImpulseSV. While Impulse is more known for his redstone skills, he is also an amazing builder. His home is basically a huge dwarven fortress that he calls a quote, dwarven keep, that's built inside of a hill next to GeminiTay and PearlescentMoon's bases. Impulse's entrance to the base looks stunning, making use of geometric shapes and blocks like deep slate and grass. His base is more dimly lit than the other bases, and in my opinion, Impulse used the deep slate block excellently, mixing it in with blocks like copper and prismarine. He also has plans on making 4 tunnels that have multiple mining purposes for his quote, dwarves to mine. I think that this is a cool concept, and I'm excited to see what will come of it. But anyways, let's get to the top 3, with Pearl 3rd on my list. Pearl is also a fairly new member of Hermitcraft, joining last season. Her base is truly incredible, and the fact that this masterpiece was built in survival is just insane. I'd say Pearl's home is kind of like an alien society that's on top of what I must say is a beautifully terraformed land, with many unique builds that I don't even know how to describe. With her alien-like dragon head and her ginormous flower, it all pieces together, in my opinion, a literal work of art. To me, it all pairs well with Impulse's Dwarven Fortress and Gem's Castle. Pearl has always been known for being an amazing builder, and before she joined Hermitcraft, she was more known for making building videos instead of videos on SMPs. I could literally go on for days on how skilled of a builder she is, with her Guardian build, her Dragon build, and many, many more. Okay, now let's get into the best of the best Hermitcraft bases, starting off with the one and only GoodTimesWithScar. In my opinion, Scar is one of, if not, the best builder in Hermitcraft. His base is inspired by the popular theme park Disneyland, with many shops that Scar, I must say, has recreated excellently. These shops are insanely creative to me, and I actually don't know how he comes up with this stuff. The terrain of his theme park, I must say, looks stunning, and the giant castle that he recently created just adds to the greatness of this masterpiece. He literally made a custom biome for this castle, with unique trees that to me look like they're from Adventure Time. The trees, the shops, and the terrain all add incredible life to this base. Everything about this is truly amazing. His base is so big that it feels more like an entire city than an actual base. Whoa, that was a lot to cover, but let's get on to the best base in Hermitcraft, TangoTek. Wow, just wow. What Tango calls the Deep Frost Citadel is just incredible. He did an amazing job with the use of different types of blackstone and warped wood. The evil look to his base is just perfect with the custom snow and ice biome that he added to it. He recently added multiple towers to the base, and it just adds to the greatness of this build. He plans on making Decked Out 2.0 under the castle in the caves. If you don't know what Decked Out is, it's kind of like a card game, but in Minecraft, with sophisticated redstone that I don't know how a human being can possibly know how to construct. Tango is more known for his redstone abilities, but what he did for his base this season is just out of this world. Like 99% of people couldn't build anything close to this getting creative, let alone survival. He called his base his greatest build he's ever made, and I can definitely see that, comparing the fortress to his bases in former Hermitcraft seasons. So, those are my picks for the best bases. Gem, Impulse, Pearl, Scar, and Tango. Which of these builds do you think are the best? Comment them down below and I'll probably respond. And by the way, go check out my previous video about a mini-series called Limited Life. But anyways, goodbye fellow viewers.